everyone, Aaron here, and you're probably wondering why in the world am I doing a video on a Motorola Razr V3XX Platinum Edition. Well, the real reason I am is just to show you the advances in technology and how far we've came over the past years. I'm not exactly sure when this came out, but I remember when it came out it had a hefty price tag. I'm not exactly sure how much, but more than they are now, I believe, and it was one of AT&T's first phones whenever they took over Singular. On the outside you have a shortcut key in your volume rocker up and down, 1.3 megapixel camera with an 8x zoom. I believe that's a 1-inch screen right there. Flip it open, you have, well, I'm sure you all know what this looks like, no need for me to explain it, but you have your shortcuts to your mobile web and then your cellular video, which is kind of handy, although neither of those I'm going to be using much on a Razr. The keyboard on this phone has not been that enjoyable to use. For example, try and type then. Well, it did it that time, but most of the times it'll predict them, and I'll always mess up and put them instead of then, and just little things like that kind of bug me. Something else within messaging that I have been, it's happened to me a lot recently, I've hated it. Hang on, let me get a message. Like that, you hit the center button, and then I always hit center again, select. And to reply to that message, you have to hit center, down, then select. And I always hit call and end up calling that person. So, yeah, that's a bad thing about it. But as you can see, the battery is only down to 2 bars, and it's 11:27 at night. Last time I looked at the phone, it had 3 bars. So recently, it has just got down to that. I unplugged the phone probably about 11 this morning, and it's at 4 out of 6 bars right now. So 12 hours texting all day, a little bit of web browsing and cellular video. Really good battery life, and as you can see, this is a very thin phone. I'll line these phones up in order of thickness, the Xenon being thickest, My Touch, Razr, Eternity, and then BlackBerry 8900. So as you can see, the Razr for today's standards is still very thin. It's a thin device, and it seems like they would now be making devices thinner than the Razr, never any thicker, but as you can see, they still are not. The Xenon is still much thicker. But yeah, there's just a little size comparison of the phone. And like I said, 1.3 megapixel camera, which today, now some are coming with 8 megapixels, which is a big improvement. Yeah, in the menus, oh, that's something I wanted to talk about. There is a micro SD card slot in the back of this phone, but it will not even support a 4 gig card. I had to switch it out with a 2 gig card. I had my 4 gig card in there. It wouldn't even show up as having a memory card in there, would not play any of my music or anything. And now phones today come preloaded with 8 gig cards. That's just crazy in the amount of memory phones have increased. So yeah, that's really pretty much all I can think about this phone, and just some of the differences between today and last year's phone. Okay, thanks. Bye.